Hello everyone, I'm Caroline, and today I'm going to show you how to do the Mariposa bracelet by Siani Tan on 2 long pegs. These are some examples that I made. These ones are with the pink pearl and a double layer Persian band that's kind of floppy. And these are the double layer, they're either Egyptian or Persian, but they're stiff, so they hold the shape better. Same story here. And then these I made with alpha bands. So you can see you get quite a variety of looks based on the bands that you use. So I'm going to do this on 2 long pegs today. This little critter here is my favorite thing to use for this so far. What I did was I took 2 mini looms and snipped the pegs off of one and melted them on top of the pegs of the second one so that I have double height pegs. And that seems to work really well for me. Okay, so yeah, you need long pegs. If you just have regular height pegs, you have too many bands on there and they get all smushed together and you can't tell what band goes where. So you need to have pencils or pens or sticks, something to get some extra height. So I'm going to do my butterfly in these 3 colors. This is going to be my body color, this is my lower wing color, and this is my upper wing color. And how this works is you do the lower wing and then you put on this connector body band, then you do the upper wing, and then you do the other side, the bottom wing, this connector band, and the upper wing, and then you do this band here which connects everything together. So we're going to start with our body color. We're going to make a figure 8, and that's going to be like the antenna band on our previous butterfly. So we're just going to start from there with our 3 bottom wing bands. Oh, did I say each butterfly takes 3 of these body colored bands plus your cat bands, 6 of the bottom wing color, and 12 of the top wing color. So we have 3 bottom wing colors on each side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them on and loop only one side. And this is our first side, our first wing, so it doesn't matter which side you pick. So I've got one on there, and now I'm going to loop. Now here's number 2, loop. And here's number 3, loop. So I have 1 wing color on one peg, and the other peg has 3 lower wing colors and my original antenna band. So now I'm going to put on another body color, and I'm going to loop all of my lower wing color, so all of the gold. And now I'm going to do the upper wing. We're going to do it the same way. We're going to loop from the empty peg, and that matters this time. And we're going to put on 6 bands, and the first 3 are going to be exactly like what we did with the lower wing. We're going to put one on and loop 3 times. So there's our first band, our second band, and our third band. Our 4th and 5th bands, we're going to loop on both sides, the top band on both sides. So here's band 4, loop, loop, and scooch it down. And here's band 5, loop, loop, and scooch it down. And for our 6th band, we're going to loop all of the remaining top wing color, so all of the green. Okay, now we're going to take the green on the full peg and move it to the empty peg. And we're going to take our body connector, the top white, and move it over with the green ones. And we're going to save those for later. And that is one whole side of the butterfly. And now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to start with our bottom wing color, and we're going to add 3, and each time we're going to loop on one side only, and we're going to be looping the empty side. So here's 1 loop, 2 loop, 3 loop. Okay, now we're going to put on our connector piece, and we're going to loop all of our bottom wing color. So 1 on that side and then 3 on the other side. And then we're going to do our top wing. And again, we're going to loop from the empty side. The first 3 of our 6 are going to be just like the bottom wing. We're going to put it on and loop. That's the first band. Put it on and loop. That's the second band. Put it on and loop. That's the third band. Now for the 4th band and the 5th band, we're going to loop the top green on both sides. So here's band 4, loop, loop, squish it down. Band 5, loop, loop, squish it down. And here's band 6. And on band 6, we loop all of the upper wing color. So all of the green come off right now. Okay, and now I'm going to take the green from the full peg and put it on the empty peg with its partner. And also the, kind of get my hook out. And also the top white from the full peg back to the empty peg. And now what we have is an upside down butterfly. And on each peg we have our body band on the top and 2 upper wing bands. Body band, 2 upper wing bands. And now we're going to put on another body color, which is going to form the antenna of this butterfly. And we're going to loop everything off. There we go. All right, I'm going to take a second and pull the pattern out so that we can see it. And there it is. So now let's do it again. We're going to start on this side and do the lower wing, and then this body piece, then the upper wing. Then we're going to do the same for the other side. Lower wing, body piece, upper wing. And then join them together. All right, so we're going to put on 3 of our bottom wing, and we're going to loop on one side only, and it doesn't matter which side right now because it's the same on both sides. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we need our connector band. And we're going to loop off all of our bottom wing color, so all of the gold. And then we're going to do our top wing color. And now it does matter which side we loop on. We need to loop on the empty side. See, this one has 2 white bands and a green that we just put on, and this side only has 1 white and a green. So we're going to loop this single white. So there's 1. Remember the first 3 on this side, we loop 1. So there's 1 with 1 loop. There's 2 with 1 loop. 3 1 loop. And now bands 4 and 5, we're going to loop the top green on both sides. So here's band 4, loop, loop, come off, there we go, scoot it down, band 5, loop, loop, and then for band 6 we're going to take all the rest of the green off. All the rest of my top wing color. And now we're going to take the green from the full side and put it with its partner on the empty side. And we're going to take the top white and put it over there as well. And we're going to save those for later. That finishes that half of the butterfly. And now we're going to do the other half. So we have 3 of our bottom wing color, and we're going to put them on and loop only the empty side. Only 1 on the empty side. So there's 1. Got to get them apart. 2. 3. Okay, and now we need our connector band. And now we're going to loop all of our bottom wing color, so all of the gold. And push it down. And now we're going to put on our top wing color, and we're going to loop from the empty side 6 bands. And the first 3 are going to be just like the bottom wing. So we're going to put it on and loop 1. So there's 1 band. 2 bands, loop, 3 bands, and loop, and the 4th and 5th band we're going to loop the top green on each side. So here's band 4, loop, loop, and here's band 5, loop, loop. And band 6, we're going to loop all of the remaining color 2, all the remaining top wing, all of the remaining green. Okay, and now we're going to put the other green, this top green on the full side, back with its partner on the empty side. There we go. And the top white from the full side, also back onto the empty side with the greens we just put over there. And now we've finished both sides of our butterfly, and each peg has 2 top wing colors and our body color. 2 top wing colors and our body color. And now we're going to put on our antenna band and loop everything else. So body, upper wing, body, upper wings. It's wanting to fall off. All right, I'm going to pull this out so that we can see the pattern. My bottom wings on my bottom butterfly are loosey-goosey. So there it is. There's twice. Okay, so when you're done with this bracelet and you're ready to tie it off, it's super simple. All you gotta do is take the white from one peg, put it on the other peg, and then put your C-clip on, or your S-clip, or whatever, just right down. And there you have it, the Mariposa bracelet by Siani Tan on 2 long pegs. See you next time.